Welcome, it's Martin and Jeff from the Farmchick coming to you high atop the Eagle Building in beautiful downtown Goodland. Our shows is brought to you by Goodland Sonic Drive-In, The Insurance Agency, Elliott's Home Furnishings, Northwest Tech, and Eklund's Insurance, LLC. Ladies and gentlemen, on my left, it's the Farmchick.
Good morning, Martin.
On my right, it's Jeff.
Good morning, Martin. I think we're going to talk hillbilly today.
We're going to talk
We can.
And as usual, I'm in the middle.
Did you know that the toothbrush was invented in Arkansas? Speaking of hillbilly.
Well,
Is that a joke?
Yeah, because that place also has been called a teeth brush.
You know,
Well,
we could have listeners in Arkansas.
We could have.
On
we
the
could.
World
On the
Wide
World
Web.
Wide Web. Feels like there
Out
should
there.
be an echo.
Like they
Some
have the
music
antenna
in
hooked up to their steel.
Is it Arkansas?
No.
Oh,
Well, it is if you're in Kansas.
I
It is the
know.
Arkansas River,
I know.
right?
Right.
And every once in a while I slip up and say Arkansas because that's what it looks like. But
It's
not.
Arkansas.
It's the Arkansas River. It's the Ark.
My dad grew up a stone's throw from the Arkansas. He refuses to call it Arkansas.
Yeah, they do. Everybody does.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So here we are. We've had some
Stone's throw, is that like a hillbilly term too?
or a Southwest Kansas
Yeah.
term.
Yeah, you can't say that up here in Northwest Kansas because we didn't have any stones to throw.
That's right. Wow.
Anyway,
So we've had conflicting reports that people who listened to our show last week have no clue what we were talking about,
yeah,
and they're right.
They
Right.
commented that they enjoyed it, but they're not sure why.
they don't know why
They can't
I
remember.
don't either. I don't know what.
And
we're
I
talking
said I'd
about.
like to help you, but I don't remember either.
Mm-mm.
They all run together.
Either.
I used to worry. I used to go home and think, "Ooh, did I
Ooh,
say
what did
that?
I say?"
Ooh, not so much."
Well, you used to be a
anymore.
little more controversial.
We did,
we
but
haven't-
now
We haven't been that way. We just
no
kinda-
need for us to be controversial. You don't want to hear us
Right.
be controversial.
They prefer us to be silly and and
But even being silly,
Talk
I
about
don't
nothing.
remember
yeah.
what I was being silly about
mostly
from
'cause-
week to week.
Mostly because this is how we talk most of the time anyway.
I know.
This is how most of our conversations
Most of
go.
it is, yeah. Did we say it on the air or off?
In
I
real
know,
life.
that's right. Exactly.
Well, we
So, but it was a nice compliment.
in review, we talked about some grammatical things,
Grammatical stuff.
sayings, the way people are
Right.
talking today, but we won't go into that
Okay.
again. I did want to acknowledge one of our sponsor spotlight.
Oh, good.
Elliott's Home Furnishings in Goodland is the home of home furnishings, carpet and flooring of all kinds. They're a Hoover vacuum repair center. Did you know that?
Correct.
I did.
It's the only one in this area.
I know, and you
Right
can get
here.
all
I
your
Take my Hoover.
Hoover supplies there and some cleaning supplies and so on.
We had our remote visit there. What was that, back in September, I think?
We did. That was kind of fun. We talked about the building
Oh yeah.
and the
Mike-
history of the building.
Mike gave you a sofa. Is that right? No, he didn't.
No.
Yeah.
He gave you a sofa.
I wish.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So anyway, get in and talk to Mike Elliott at Elliott's Home Furnishings, one of the oldest family-run, maybe the oldest family-run, continuously family-run business
Right.
in town.
I would
Them
almost
and
venture Northwest
Teeter's
Kansas.
Yeah, maybe Northwest
Abstract are
Kansas.
kind of like
I would.
in our community, the oldest businesses.
By
Not
the
that
s-
that's it.
By the, but with Elliott's, the key is by the same family.
Right,
Same
okay.
family.
Good.
Like I said, I would put that challenge out to a lot of places in Northwest Kansas.
Yeah,
I
I don't know of any others. So,
And
And
Eastern Colorado.
and Eastern Colorado.
Let's
Right.
go for the whole trade
Neat.
territory.
Elliott's Home Furnishings.
Neat.
Okay.
Yep.
So here we are. Did you, any of you watch the Jammy Awards the other night?
I did.
No, I didn't.
I watched it.
Oh yeah, I did. Sorry.
Until the self-indulgence of Beyonce was complete, and I just had enough. And I said,
You didn't like it?
"No, I
It
didn't
was
like
artistic.
I don't like Beyonce.
Artistic. It was self-indulgent. It was all about her. It was like, it was.
She's an
I
artist.
had no idea what it was about, and it just was terrible music.
I don't like Beyonce.
agree.
Well, it
You-
wasn't.
I don't like Beyonce. I didn't see it.
It wasn't one of my favorite of her. I do like her, but it was like I told the room. It's
The room.
Yeah.
As I was holding court.
As I was telling the room, some or opinions were mixed. They're artists. They're artists, and they should stick to artistry, and that's fine. And that was just her That was
now-
artistry
okay, but now-
on a certain level. It was
we
her
had this discussion
artistry.
on the way home there night that I said I don't like Beyonce, and the whole car like about booed me out of the car. But I said I would rather go see Adele if you're going to compare the two. That Adele's a lot more what I would consider an artist and really good at her craft. I think Beyonce is really good at selling Beyonce.
Well, I know why you don't like Beyonce. She gets political, right?
No, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that. I didn't see her
Didn't-
part of the Grammys. I had to leave for a minute.
Well, her performance wasn't political the other night.
It was a recent performance where she got political.
In
Very
some
political.
people's opinions.
Yeah.
If you know her song and her album, it was related to her album. But yes, you could. Once again, I'm not defending Beyonce. It sounds like it, but I do like her as an artist. I like her music, and but I also like Adele. But I don't put them in the same category.
Well,
I don't think they're the same kind of artist.
I would just say there are people I'd go pay to see, and Beyonce is a person I'd go pay to see.
I'd go to all of them. There's not very many artists I wouldn't go to. I just think it's all kind of. I love the showy and the like. I like Gaga. I like Adele. I like Bruno Mars. I loved him.
No,
I like
Bruno Mars.
I like him.
I liked Beyonce. I liked them all.
And the time. Did you like that part? Did you like the?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Did
dad.
you know that was like a really big in the 80s.
Yeah, I know. My dad, going on 87 years old, comes into the office the other day and says, "Did you watch the Grammys last night? Did you see Chance the Rapper? Is it Chance?"
He
Yes.
He
did.
said, I really like Chance the Rapper's routine.
See?
And he because I liked Gaga's. I said, you couldn't have liked Beyonce. Well, it was a little weird. But he loves.
See?
He's 87 years old, and he loves. I can't stand some of that music.
That's what I'm saying. He appreciates the artistry of it. That's how I am.
Well, there were a few things he didn't like. But
I mean,
he couldn't figure out how come they have a British guy emceeing
James Corden, who I
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. Because
I mean, it wasn't the best Grammy show I've ever seen. I'll say that.
it. Oh.
I mean, I thought there could have been a lot more upbeat music than. I think that's probably why Beyonce's song was kind of not that great because it was slow. And if
Yeah.
you didn't know her music, then you didn't know it.
It
But
took 15 minutes to get through it.
yeah.
It just took
Okay,
forever.
Grandpa. Jeez.
Really?
15 minutes.
Anyway. Well, that's why she's so unsuccessful.
That's right. That's why nobody likes. Although
Nobody
Oh,
likes
I
her.
know. I know. You,
Jay-Z, her husband,
Uh-huh.
my age,
I know.
he's
We looked that up last night.
57 years old.
47.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy.
So.
Anyway.
But Bruno Mars probably was my Bruno
I like
and
Bruno
Adele.
Mars.
And then I love that Gaga performance with Metallica because I think it's really neat that and I'm not a big hard rock
Metallica
gal. I do like Metallica at times. But how cool is it that she can do
There
that?
used to
She
be
is
a
so talented.
Fan club, the Metallica Gals.
Yeah.
fan. Good gals,
In the 80s,
really.
yeah.
That's what they live for. That.
But it's pretty neat that she
I
can
think-
do that.
I think Metallica says that often. Hey, where's our gals
Yeah, I
at?
know. Well,
But
old time Metallica gal right here. Right here. Over here.
slash Valley Girl. So I quit. After Beyonce, I turned it off.
Oh,
And I
well, you
went,
can't do
Dad,
that.
how'd you
I
watch Bruno
can't.
Mars then?
I exercise my right to.
Bruno Mars
was after-
giving the Prince tribute
You didn't watch
was
that?
really
Nope.
good.
Didn't
Nope,
see
he
it.
wouldn't watch it. Nope, he wouldn't do it.
No,
Okay, well,
Didn't know it was
womp
coming
womp.
up.
You got to
Wouldn't
give it another chance.
moved on to something else.
All right.
Debbie Reynolds.
No, Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Okay, there you go. That's what I figured.
It's
I saw that was going to be on.
it's 31 Days of Oscars on
Uh-huh.
TCM. You know,
That one used to
There's a-
scare me. That's one. That's
such
one of those
good movies.
That's one of the few movies I remember as a little kid.
Hunchback?
coming on late at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, like after
Well,
the
the
news.
Hunchback is kind of scary.
Yeah.
It's a little, not scary, but
With
it's a good
But
story.
As a kid, it was really scary.
Speaking of that, I'm so excited because Beauty and the Beast is coming out.
my gosh,
The real movie. Did we talk about this already on the
No,
radio?
no, we
You mean
did
the original
because-
movie.
because
We did off the radio.
yes,
Like the real people in the movie Beauty and the Beast, not the cartoon. They take the
Oh.
cartoon and they turn it into a movie, and it's
so is Robbie
Very
Benson going to be
exciting.
the Beast
I don't
in
know
the real
who
movie?
I don't know who the Beast is.
Oh, really?
I really don't.
Oh, okay.
Do you?
Well, I thought I knew.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
Robbie Benson.
Robbie Benson. I would
Robbie
be
Benson.
shocked.
He was the voice of the Beast
Okay.
in Beauty and the Beast.
Well, way to go and know that.
Okay.
Really?
Anyway, it looks.
didn't know that?
It looks wonderful.
everybody knew that.
It's
I didn't know
coming
that.
out spring break time-ish.
Wow.
That'll be good.
See,
And I'm trying to watch some Oscar films, but I haven't been able to see a lot.
I like the Academy Awards. I'll watch.
That'll be
most of
February
that.
So
26th.
who's
I
up
think.
for Oscar this year? What movies?
Have they announced
Well,
it
they have.
Yeah, I hope so.
Manchester, considering
by
it's
the
at the
Sea.
end.
Oh yeah.
We did watch that the other
Oh,
night.
La La
I
Land.
have
you
no
seen
clue what that's about.
It's
Give
a
us
sad.
without
it's a
giving
s-
it away.
It's kind of a not dark, but it's about a
It's
boy that's orphaned by his dad, dies, and the uncle takes the boy in their relationship,
Okay.
and it goes into their
Have you seen-
history.
Have
and
you seen
things
La
like
La
that.
Land?
No, but oh man, that's
Everybody's-
right up my
I
alley.
want to see that. Yeah.
I want to see La La Land. Arrival. Chump saw that because it's about space.
Oh.
He liked
wow.
it, but he told me
Yeah.
I would not. But I don't think he knows me that well to say whether I'll like one or not. Probably
Yeah.
does.
What about-
Arrival.
what about the one-
Fences with Denzel.
Yeah, Kevin Costner's latest with the ladies who
That Hidden
the
Figures.
mathematics.
Hidden Figures. Yes.
That's Kevin
Hidden
Costner.
Figures.
Yep.
Yeah.
About the three. That was just
Really?
just here in Goodland.
Yeah.
Hacksaw
That's-
Ridge. Did you see Hacksaw Ridge?
No.
You should. That's an excellent movie. True
Sounds-
story
Mel
about.
Gibson's movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How many movies does Mel Gibson have?
That he's been. I don't think he was in it. I think he just produced
No,
it.
he
Well, but you
produced
said
it
you
and
said Hidden
directed it.
Figures was 2.
No, I said it's Costner. Kevin Costner.
Costner.
Oh,
Way to listen.
He's
sorry.
There's a difference
He's-
between Costner and Gibson.
another
Not
year
much.
older. Yeah.
They've kind of
They're the same age.
They let Mel does a big movie, does something wrong. They wait a few years and then he comes back and does. They forgive him
Uh-huh.
and he comes back. Lion. I'm telling you the other movies. Moonlight.
A lot of single names this year. Arrival, Numbers.
9 movies
Lion.
nominated. There's not always 9 movies
And they're all
nominated.
single word titles.
No.
That's what Martin picks up on. Of all things
4
to
of
pick up
them
on.
are close.
I think that's
4 of
interesting.
9.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Right.
They're saving costs.
Moonlight.
Moonlight.
Saving costs. Saving on printing.
Yeah,
And we didn't
saving
print all
on
those extra
printing and
D,
marketing.
the THs
Right.
and the E's.
Two less words to say.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's the best picture.
So are you having an Oscar party?
I don't know. It's on Sunday
had-
night. I know.
Well, they've always
I
on Sunday
love it.
night. You've
No,
had 'em
we
in the
always
past.
have our own little private party where we fill out ballots and.
Well, I've been to your house a
compete
time where we had
against
like
each
an
other.
invitation.
We used
only.
to do that years
Uh-huh.
ago
Do you have a
before
red
we had
carpet?
children.
Walk
Then
in on the red
then you
carpet?
had to bring. You also had to bring a food that related to your movie. I mean, she made it very complicated. It wasn't just hey,
Mm-hmm. But
come
we
on.
had some cool stuff. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like if your movie was Lion, you'd bring something like
You made out of lion.
you'd either bring baked lion,
yeah, really.
or the movie was set in Africa. You could bring
Cat
food
food.
from Africa.
Right.
Yeah.
Something with Sabrina scattered.
Yeah. You
like-
could bring a
like-
cake in the shape of a lion. There's
or
a
like
lot of
some
options.
Jello with Purina scattered across the top. You know, that kind of stuff.
Ew.
No, that's
What movie's that from?
from
Vacation.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I don't know.
Actually,
if
I
we're
have
doing that
I
this
actually
year.
I have been to a party that they did have a lime Jello mold with Purina on top of it.
Yee.
Is that did Eddie do? Is that his idea?
No, that was the great aunt.
No. Oh, right.
Real tomato ketchup.
Mhm.
Clark.
Where
So anyway,
she-
I don't know if we'll
she
have
wrapped
a-
up the cat. You know, she wrapped up the cat. And, anyway.
Right. So, have any
Sorry.
of you been watching any of the classic? They're going in alphabetical order. TCM
I know this is like your favorite thing.
Oh, I just
It's
love
like you do this every
Gone with the
year, and then you
Wind
go
and-
right into March Madness.
Yeah.
It's kind of your
What's wrong with
thing.
that?
Nothing.
I
Not a
watched
thing.
Sunday. I
So,
watched High Society. I just love that movie. Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby.
Oh, I actually I stumbled across into that, and
Great
Grace
music.
Kelly.
Grace Kelly.
Oh. Yeah.
Just it's a remake of Philadelphia Story, which came out in the early '40s with. It was an Academy Award winner too. So
I didn't.
Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Did you know there are 2 or 3 original versions of the movie You've Got Mail? Remember You've Got Mail
Yes.
with Tom Hanks? They're based on 2 movies that came out in the 40s.
I know that story is like done over and over again, as is the story. Now I lost the title, the original movie.
Shut-
But when they're up in the top, they say they're going to meet on Valentine's Day at the top of the Empire State Building.
Right.
Sleepless Seattle.
What's Sleepless in Seattle, Love Affair with Annette Bening and Warren Beatty, and what was
one
the original?
with Diane? They talk about Sleepless Seattle
No.
with
Yeah.
Diane Kerr or Carr.
Yes. What was the original movie?
Now, see, I don't know that story.
Yes, you do.
Well, of course you do.
you
They
do
say
too.
they're going to meet, but then
An Affair to Remember.
An Affair to Remember.
Oh, Affair to Remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
With Deborah Carr.
And she's running. She's running,
Was it
and she
Cary
gets
Grant?
hit by a cab or
She has a
something.
little tiny little blanket over her
and
legs.
then he's at the top of the Empire State Building. He
Cary
thinks
Grant?
That he thinks that she doesn't love him.
Yeah, but she
But
can't.
She can't because she's in a wheelchair. And
she's
then
got-
he walks into her apartment.
It's a chick movie.
See, that's what they were
She
crying
turns
about in
around
Sleepless in
and
Seattle.
sees the
Yeah, I
painting,
get it.
and
It's a chick
he
movie.
sees the
And then,
painting.
like,
You remember
and he
the
knows. And then she knows.
the Dirty Dozen? You remember that?
And then they
Magnificent
both
Seven.
know.
It's a chick movie.
It is a chick movie.
It's
It
a
is a
chick
chick movie,
movie.
yeah.
Whatever.
Shop Around the Corner was one of the originals.
Right.
Oh.
You got mail.
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah. But it's set in Romania or someplace, some
Really?
strange place like that.
That's. Yeah.
With
Love it. Love it. Love movies.
So did you do anything on Tuesday for Valentine's Day?
yeah, we watched The Kids. we
And we're full circle.
we didn't, we watched.
And when you say the kids, you mean the
grandkids.
grandkids.
The grandkids.
Right.
Yeah. So that others could go out for Valentine's.
That's nice. Or Galentine's. That's what was trending
Galentine's.
on Monday. Hashtag Galentine's. Meaning just girls. Like forget the guys.
Oh, okay.
Gal.
Forget the
chick
guy.
movie.
Uh-huh.
Got it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I gal in my head.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
gal.
old gal.
Yeah. So if you don't have a man, you just go out with your friends. I think that was the idea.
That was last night, actually.
Galentine's.
Yeah.
What did you guys do?
Went to a ball game.
Oh, that's right.
Woohoo!
Colby.
There you go. Woohoo! Went to a ball
Yeah.
game. No, I'm glad we went to a ball game.
Yeah. So here we are. The month of February is half over, and I just can't believe how
know.
quick it
We're about
spring
30,
is around the corner.
34, 35 days away from spring break.
Don't you feel like though that I mean, I know we can still get a big snowstorm, and I know it's still February, and I know all that kind of stuff, but this warm weather has got me into spring fever.
Oh yeah, me
I'm
too.
ready to start dragging out the garden hoses and watering the yard.
You're going to have to if it doesn't start raining. We're going to have
Okay,
to start
grumpy.
watering.
Golly.
I'm not being grumpy.
Jeez.
I'm being factual.
Well, I know.
My
but
yard is
you
dust.
You're so grumpy. Y'all, ever since the Beyonce thing, you've been grumpy through the rest
Really?
of the
I'm
show.
not.
Just-
I'm not grumpy.
just that-
Angry.
Really.
No,
Don't be an angry
I
gardener.
did see
Yeah.
hoses though. Was that last week? Was that last Wednesday or Thursday when it was?
Was
we
that a
broke
mo-
that record.
Is that a
Yes.
movie? A single?
80 something
Oh,
degrees.
you mean
around
hoses.
here.
I mean, we did. We watered our backyard.
I
Mostly,
should've.
we mostly watered the backyard to, I hate to say it, but washed out the dog poop.
Eliminate.
Yeah, eliminate the dog poop.
We-
Yep.
We as well. We chose to pick ours up instead of water
do-
it down.
so do
But
we.
whatever
Yeah.
works for you.
Oh no, water into the yard.
It's still
I've
there.
got
It
a
doesn't go away.
110-pound golden retriever. It would take 24 years to water his.
Oh.
Drop-
You ought to have a 300-pound
What?
Marmaduke. Whatever.
Oh.
Like
Oh, I
Andrew's
bet.
Yeah.
got. It just.
There's
it
a
gets
picture-
knee deep. You know.
Yeah, really.
You have to pick up our yard. You can't wait for spring with us. If it's a nice day, you're out there.
No,
You don't
way
want to
go.
wait till spring because then it becomes you need a loader, front end loader.
About every 2 months, I do it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, that's
Billy does quite well.
Billy.
Yeah,
Billy probably
for an 84-year-old
like-
dog.
rainbow kisses he drops or something. I mean, you're so Billy's perfect.
He is.
Marshmallows.
He acts like he's
Whatever. Really. This is
Trying
some
to think of
bad
something.
marshmallows.
Cotton candy.
No,
It dissolves.
He'll
in the
eat anything. Yeah, you gotta be
spring
careful.
rains. Uh-huh.
Anyway, well there you
I've
go.
been really campaigning in my house for another puppy. I don't
So
know
you got
why.
two dogs at
we
one
wanted
time?
one too.
Oh,
I wanted one
I
at
don't
Christmas.
know what it's about. Everything I see on Facebook, everything I look at is puppies. I want a puppy. I have 2 dogs, a cat, and 2 hamsters.
You already
I
have
do
2
not-
dogs?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
my
have 2
goodness.
dogs. I don't need another dog, but everything in me says it's time to get one.
You need one like ours.
I just want another one.
Yeah.
But I don't think we'll get one. The kids are on. The kids are in. If I wanted
didn't get
one,
rid
I
of
could
the-
have one.
The hamsters? You still have the hamsters?
We still have the little
Cow guy was
hamsters.
wanting to know about that.
Zach and Cody.
Zach and Cody.
They're fine. They're alive and well. Everybody's prediction that they'd be dead by spring break. It's not going to happen.
It's not true.
No, it's not true.
What is the life of a hamster?
I don't know, but
range
You
like?
know, you can always,
They're fine.
well, you can
They're
always
fine.
sneak a little decon in there.
I don't want to be cruel. They're sweet. I've said that already. But if there's a classroom out there that wants 2 dwarf hamsters, I'm not going to give them just to anybody, you know. I care about them deeply.
To conduct biology experiments on them?
No, yeah, that's why, Martin.
Well,
to
why else would you give
love
it
and
to a
cuddle.
classroom?
Zach, he bites a little bit, but Cody's really sweet.
Zach would
Good
make
luck
a
knowing which one's which.
yeah.
You pull
Zach
them out of
would
the
make a-
cage and cuddle with them while you're
Well,
watching
if you,
TV?
If you reach in there and pet their little heads, one of them's real like a cat. He just really wants that, and the other one just bites at you. Yeah.
Make
And
a,
every
make a
time I
lovely
do it,
stole.
every time I can't believe I'm petting a rodent,
a rodent?
but I am.
Right? Can you make? Oh no, those are chinchillas.
It'd be a tiny, tiny little stole.
a fur coat for
They're
Barbie.
dwarf hamsters. They wouldn't even make an earmuff.
Oh,
They,
Barbie?
They're that tiny. For Barbie, maybe.
yeah, yeah. Nice coat, Barbie. Where'd you get that at? I picked it up over in the hamster wheel.
Guinea pigs. That's where it's at.
Where's
Or raccoons.
You can eat them.
or is it chinchilla? Yeah, you can eat them. Not much to eat on a hamster.
No.
You know, when people say that, you can eat them. Can't you eat about anything?
Well, yeah,
You
I could.
can
You
eat
can.
anything.
I'm sure people have eaten
Well, not
hamsters.
poinsettia leaves.
Well, you can. Dogs
oh.
can't.
Oh, okay. I don't think that's true.
No, I don't think people can either.
That's
Oh,
that's a
really?
lie. That's
No.
not true. They're not
Just going to
poisonous.
make you sick.
They're not poisonous.
It's not going to kill you.
Well, why would I want to be sick? I wouldn't want to eat them anyway.
Clears
Just
up a lot
saying.
of things.
saying.
Sometimes
We're all just one stomach flu away from our ideal weight.
I know. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with a good stomach flu.
Yeah,
Yeah.
been waiting for that.
Uh-huh.
That's
knock
from
on
a
wood.
movie, you know.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
That line.
With you guys, I never know if you're
No.
quoting
The Devil
a
Wears
movie.
Prada.
Oh, okay.
I'm just one stomach flu away from my ideal weight. I did not make that up.
You should take credit for it.
I know, it's a good one.
So, how about Saturday Night Live?
I have
about
not
that?
watched it.
Their ratings are higher than they've been in 6 years.
Well, it's because that Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah,
Come on, that's funny.
It is funny.
it's
Come on,
brilliant,
that's
is what
funny.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
She carrying the podium around makes me laugh. She lifts that up. Yeah. Yeah. I've only seen the clips. I've YouTubed it. I have not sat down to watch it. So
Yeah, I was surprised the first time I saw it. First, I couldn't quite
And
figure
he-
out who it was.
and
I-
Sean Spicer, who she's the press secretary, he's got a pretty good sense of humor about it.
Has he? I haven't
Yeah,
heard
he
his
said
comments.
something about it, and it wasn't completely,
Now,
Well, because for one thing, it doesn't feel like it's
which is how you need to be. Is How
right.
I
Well, it
feel.
doesn't feel like it's such a direct attack on his personality. I mean, she's just kind of being funny, really. I mean, not a.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a direct attack. I mean, it's so overblown that it's a.
the one that might be ready for a libel suit might be Kellyanne. You didn't see the skit.
I have
from-
not seen that one.
Oh my goodness, it was dark. It was.
Oh, really?
Jake Tapper leaves CNN one night to go home, and he wouldn't let Kellyanne on his show earlier in the day. So he goes home and turns on the light, and there she is, sitting in a corner.
Oh, like
She's
Fatal
got a knife.
Attraction.
Yeah, Fatal
Like,
Attraction.
It was Fatal Attraction.
was all-
No, I didn't
Okay.
see that one.
She jumps out. She falls out the apartment window,
Yeah.
and she's all. And then
Oh.
she slowly comes back to life.
Okay, that's
So
not
back up
Fatal
at him.
Attraction.
I
It's
don't
a
know.
little combination of some kind of horror
Yeah.
movie.
Huh.
But she,
I'll have to YouTube that one.
it
I
was
did not see
creepy.
that one.
It was really creepy.
Well-
Because I happened to just walk in the room when that was going on, and I said, "Oh, guys, just like Fatal Attraction." And I thought, I wonder how many 20-somethings know the movie Fatal Attraction. So
Yeah.
I thought, well, maybe it's not.
That was a good movie.
But you think anybody would know it? Would
No,
your kids wouldn't know
my
what it
kids
was?
wouldn't know it. No, Glenn Close. She's back on Broadway. Just why would I know that?
That's
I do.
Well, no, thinking Fatal Attraction is back to Sleepless in Seattle, but I can't say the line.
Fatal Attraction line.
No. Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway.
You can't say it because of one of those words you can't say on. Speaking
Well,
of
no,
that,
I don't know. I don't know the quote well enough to say it.
CNN's got a great series about comedy on right now on Monday nights. You got to check that out. Comedy through the years, and they
Okay.
study various.
I've seen that on, but I haven't watched it yet. We've been watching on Netflix. They have the history with Oliver Stone.
Oh.
Tells American history.
Oh. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Like documentaries?
Yeah, but he starts everything off with, I didn't like the way my kids were learning it in school, so I thought I'd tell the story the right way. And it's basically the story is, we didn't win World War II. The Russians run World War II.
Oh.
We didn't have a whole lot to do with it. We just kind of came in there and just took the victory lap. After
Wow.
the Russians kind of finished everything
Really?
off. Yeah.
Well, we certainly won. We won the Pacific War. You can't
Not really.
dispute
No,
that.
the Chinese kind of did that. that's kind of his whole.
Okay,
That's kind of his whole deal, right? It's
Well,
That's Oliver Stone for you.
I was going to say, he likes to be
right.
controversial.
That's what I mean. And
I'd like
and
to
we
take
didn't
that
have-
up with a couple World War II veterans
That's
to
right.
see
We
what
didn't-
they think.
I know.
right.
I mean, but like anything else, it's fun to listen to it because you can go, you're presenting that as a fact, and it really is more of an opinion.
Yes.
Right. Sometimes you present
And
something.
that's how we should listen to things.
Everything, right.
Yeah. We
That's what I
should
mean.
listen, take what we want from it, and be willing to say,
So my
no.
boys and I are kind of watching it. I'm saying, okay, that was an opinion, that wasn't a fact. He's presenting that as a fact, but that's kind of an opinion. So just know that there's a difference. Not that what he's saying is all of this stuff isn't wrong.
Oliver
but-
Stone is a conspiratist.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of those kind of deals. Right.
I did like what Paul Ryan said, though, on the floor. Did you hear that?
Mm-mm.
He kind of said, it was just Google it, but he said, we cannot function like this where you hate people who don't think like you, where this side, he pointed at the room, where this side of the room hates this side of the room and this side of the room hates. We can't function like this.
Right.
This is not the way we can function. I really liked what he said, actually.
Yeah.
And
Got to agree with that.
but that's how we're functioning right now. A lot of people, and we can't do that.
Yep.
So that's a good one to YouTube. Paul Ryan.
Oh.
Anyway.
So it's a good one to end on because he started the music. No?
yeah,
Oh.
that's a good one to end on.
Okay.
Stop.
Whoops. I didn't know if you started the music or if it was this news bulletin. Okay.
I'm restarting. I'm restarting the music from this point on. It's time to wrap up.
Okay. All right.
Let's wrap it up.
So anyway,
How about that dam in California? Oh, no, that's a whole other
Yeah,
story.
Oh.
that's another whole story. Yeah.
Scary
Terrible.
story.
Anything coming up this weekend, real quick?
It's a dangerous story.
Lots of sports.
I know the basketball will be at home for the final time against
Yep.
Ulysses
Senior
on
night.
Friday.
Senior night, Ulysses.
Okay.
We getting close
And
to
the
Sub-State
wrestlers
Wrestling
are regionals
region.
in Bueller.
Because that's our region.
Uh-huh.
Bueller
They
is
had their
really-
senior night
Bueller?
last week.
Mhm.
And that's
Anyone?
all I know. And I know spring sports practices start on the 27th. I looked that up today. So there you go.
Holy cow!
Wow.
That's
really?
amazing. We'll be starting spring sports practices a
On-
week from Monday. Well, no, we got another week.
You sure
but
February 27th or not
That's-
March 27th?
February 27th, we begin with spring sports practices.
Wow. Really?
That doesn't mean that basketball is over yet. We still have sub-state. But for some of those other kids who aren't in a winter sport,
Right.
they
They can
may
start playing
begin
baseball.
their baseball and their track
Wow.
and their golf and their
Tennis.
softball.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
And with that, we will bid you farewell.
Okay.
Here on Martin, Jeff, and the Farm Chick, brought to you by Northwest Tech, Goodland Sonic Drive-In, The Insurance Agency, Elliott's Home Furnishings, and Eckland Insurance LLC. Here on Eagle Cable Channel 10, KLOE AM Radio, and we stream off the World Wide Web from our Facebook page, Martin, Jeff, and the Farm Chick. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back again next week.